Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of March 4th through the 18th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they bring some clarity. Those of you that would like to book a personal or private reading, because everyone's lives are different, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. You can request the prices for the video and email readings. If you want a phone reading, it is hard to reach me. But you can make sure that I'm posting that I'm taking calls. And I usually post that notification before I start to take those phone calls. If you don't see that notification, normally I'm not available. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, Two of Swords. We also have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have Death, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay, so I'm feeling like someone's true colors maybe came out, and you may have decided to cut ties with certain people, or decided to end a relationship because someone could have been very manipulative. Someone was not who they appeared to be. They were hiding behind a curtain and a mask. You know, this person had all kinds of skeletons in their closet. Now, keep in mind, this could be your energy. Maybe you're the one that has been wearing a mask and has skeletons in your closet. But I just feel like I felt overall that you've been manipulated. See, I can't even get it out. Someone has been kind of sending mixed signals. I also feel that someone also could have been dabbling into some sort of spell work. Like someone behind the scenes. Now, this could be outside from your partner. Just say, especially more so if you know people that are into this. It's almost like someone on the outside who could have been jealous did some sort of spell work. They found out some sort of hidden knowledge, hidden information, and they were like, I'm going to try it and see if this works. And they caused the relationship to come to an end. Now, just because, and this is my personal beliefs, but just because someone was able to successfully end a relationship through their spell work, I feel like the only reason why they were successful is because it was already written for that relationship to end some type of way. It just happened to be spell work that ended it. You know, if it hadn't been spell work, it could have been something else. But I feel like this relationship was supposed to come to an end. It was no growth. You could have been in a dead end relationship. It just wasn't going anywhere. It just was a dead end relationship. Nothing could come of it. It's gone as far as it could go. And a lot of times too, this is something that, like, the universe sent the angel of death to the relationship, rather, because it was like, okay, these two people are holding on to a contract that is no more. You know, there is nothing, no more karma between these two people. These people have resolved their karma. These people have played the roles that they came to play. And there's nothing else left for these people to do. So it's time for this relationship to come to an end. It served its purpose. Now, and two, yeah, it's like someone was on the fence. Someone was just on the fence about the relationship and just kind of playing it out and waiting to see what was going to happen. And, you know, finally it did. It just came to an end. I'm also seeing like maybe some sort of secrets came out. That's why I was saying earlier, like it's like they had so many skeletons in their closet. Now, I feel like even though a relationship has ended, let's say even if you're the one that decided to cut it off, someone is going to, you know what? No, they're not. I feel like this person is not doing anything about it. Like maybe you expected this person to come fighting for you. But what they're doing, they're just going to play the same game that you're playing. They're like, well, I don't want to talk anymore either. So the both of you are playing a game, but it's a game of silence and distance. I also feel like this is a new beginning for you. Like you're getting ready to start a new journey. Like you had to die. Like whatever things that have been going on within your life, like it was meant to come to an end so that you can have a resurrection as a new person. Like this relationship could have forever changed you. Because of this relationship, you don't even look at people the same way anymore, or relationships the same way anymore. So something about the ending of this relationship just completely changed your views to the point that you might temporarily come off as very guarded and very defensive towards people, and might be cold-hearted to the thought of love. You're just like, screw love. I don't care for it ever again because someone let me down, or because it has not turned out the way I expected. So love is dead to me. Now I feel like you're going to just kind of take that energy and start channeling it into your work and your physical appearance even. Like you're going to start focusing on your health. This is you making some sort of physical transformation. I also feel that if you're creative, you could channel this energy, this hostile energy into your work. I mean, you don't even have to be creative. It's just you just kind of going to work. You start kind of living like on autopilot. Like you're like, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I go to work, and that's all I do. I don't care. Wake up, brush my teeth, go to work. And that's your routine. Like you've become dead inside. But I do feel like eventually you are evolving to a stronger person. And what that stuff had to happen because you're being prepared to walk in a leadership position. So whether you are some sort of spiritual healer, I feel like that's part of your path, and part of your past hurt is going to be a way for you to communicate to people and express to people. You're going to be teaching people, basically. People will be coming to you for answers and for advice, especially single people, because, you know, people want love. Most people do anyway. Some people are completely content being single. But, you know, people are going to be coming to you because you are appearing as someone who is experienced. Someone who's very mature, someone who has like all the answers. So I feel like you've been prepared for this. Maybe you already work in this type of environment where people come to you for advice, or you're some sort of teacher or leader, but it just kind of strengthened your skills. Now you can see things even from an even higher perspective or a different angle than you could before. And so therefore you have even more information to offer or give. I'm also seeing an initiation into, for some of you, yes, it is into like a literal secret society. And then for others of you, like the initiation is more so like, I almost want to say, and this is from my experience, if of course, the more I evolve, the more information that I will give to you that, it might be different from what I'm getting now. But okay, so especially those of you that are seeing numbers, repeated number patterns, like more so like the double and triple digits, like you're seeing 22s, 1111s, 333, 444s. I feel that is like a silent initiation. So spirit realm, imagine, I don't know how many of you are fans of Stranger Things, but you know how you can be in one dimension and you can see the other people, but the other people can't see you. So I feel like you're being watched, and you have initiates kind of saying, hey, we think that this person is ready. It's time to remove the veil and allow them to start seeing this, and this is a sign of initiation. So I was saying that to say that I almost feel like people who see like these repeated number patterns, you might be being initiated for something, whether it's to be a light worker or a dark worker or something. Something's going on. I feel like it's more so light work, but it could go either way. I see someone raising in status. Now on a mundane level, I do see someone raising in status career-wise. So either you're getting like promoted to a job where you have more responsibility, or you are becoming self-employed. You're taking that responsibility to look out for yourself, becoming more independent here. You might be starting your own company. I'm seeing some of you learning secret arts, the secret of the hidden arts here, especially when it comes to magicians, like things that dealing with like witchcraft and things like that. Like you're learning like the secret arts. Things are being revealed to you, or maybe like you were selected to be part of a group that studies and researches this type of stuff. Even if it's not about like witchcraft, I just still feel like you're learning about secret societies or secret arts. I mean, you can apply this to an archaeologist. The point being is that you are learning something about the past, something that was buried, that people forgot about, a dead language, an ancient language, and you're studying that. You're very focused on it, and this is where you're channeling all your energy into, especially if you're going through that bad breakup. Okay, those of you going through that spiritual awakening, I feel like you'll understand this better, but I feel like you're being led to like the dark night of the soul, or you're being led to a connection or a person that is very karmic, because it's a lesson. So you need this knowledge. You have to undergo this experience for knowledge. So unfortunately, I feel like you're being led to this energy here. This is also your shadow self. Yes, I know it can be Capricorn, but this is like the shadow side, the darker side. And I feel like, and two, maybe this is being led to, if it's not a relationship, then this is like an environment, like you're being led to this type of environment, maybe to teach them as well. But I feel like overall it's because there's a lesson in it for you. I almost feel like this is someone who has been assigned to you. This is like that karmic contract. And maybe it's like you've been trying to escape this energy for the past previous lives, but it's just like, hey, like, especially if you're North Node, like let's say you get involved with someone and you're like, oh, the person I'm involved with is pretty nice. I don't know what she's talking about. But as the relationship progresses, it becomes very overwhelming, very dark. You start finding out that this person has a very dark nature. This person is very jealous, very clingy, obsessive. Maybe they have a drug problem or a drinking problem or any type of addiction or codependency. Maybe they're sick, whether that is physically ill or mentally ill, but it almost becomes like they need you. And this is kind of what you signed up for, even though you don't remember. You're saying, that's why I talk about past lives, because when I learned about reincarnation and past lives, and you know, it just clicked for me. It resonated. So that's what I teach. You know, that's why I hopefully it will click for some of you too, if you were not into that. But, you know, it's just kind of like saying, hey, I signed up for this lesson. You know, it's like I think of Earth as that school, and we come here for these lessons, and we have to keep coming to Earth until we understand those lessons and we grow and evolve, and eventually we no longer have to come to Earth anymore. We can now progress to, you know, maybe a more peaceful planet. I don't know if the work ever ends, you know. But basically what I'm saying is that I feel like you're being led to this person because you have a contract with them. And I was going to say, if you study astrology, if you have like some sort of North Node, it could be South Node. South Node kind of confirms that you have a past life with a person. So if a South Node is conjunct any of the personal planets, which are Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. I feel like I'm leaving one out. Excuse me. Did I say Mars? I might not say. Okay, so yeah, any seven of your personal planets. But more so in this case, I feel like this is North Node energy because it's obsessive. It's that greedy demonic energy. I just want more, 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 which is also called Rahu. I like the Indian name for it, Rahu. But yeah, I feel like if you look in astrology and see that you have like a lot of North Node connections, or at least one, then that just kind of confirms that, you know, this might be some sort of lesson for you to learn going forward. I feel like once you learn a lesson like what I said, you're gonna be able to break free or move on from this person. This might just be something temporary, or it just depends how long it takes you to learn this lesson with this person, especially if it becomes too toxic. Now, I'm not gonna say that this person will not grow and evolve with you. There is a possibility that this could turn out to be a peaceful relationship. But I feel that if you're entering some sort of new relationship, that you might grow to realize that, hey, this is kind of toxic. Now, I also see something in regards to someone's birthday coming up, some sort of birthday celebration. And I feel like I got a similar message in the Aries video, where this could be either for Pisces season or Aries season, because those are the upcoming birthdays. But I'm seeing something happening at a birthday celebration. It could be that you meet this person at the birthday celebration, or any type of celebration. Any type of celebration doesn't just have to be birthday, but any time someone is a housewarming or company party or gathering, some sort of gathering where you might connect with this person. I see too, the chemistry is going to be strong. I feel like it's going to be an intense attraction. I'm also seeing someone having almost like a one night stand. And it's almost like that is the purpose, that was their role for whatever reason. You know, someone came, they gave you the greatest night of your life, and then moved on, or you moved on from them. Someone is moving on after a moment of wild partying. It was a wild night. I'm seeing something happen, something very sexual. Things got very wild. Sparks were flying. Things were shooting out. I'm not going into detail about that, but things were shooting out. Things moved really quickly. And then, you know, someone moved on or let it go or realized that this isn't what I was looking for. And it was just, it's kind of like, well, that was a lesson for me, I guess. So some of you might come to realize that, you know, your connection was just sexually based. Hopefully it's not a situation where their purpose was just to get you pregnant. Like you guys had a contract. It's like, okay, your child was like, I want that to be my daddy and that to be my mama. We need to figure out a way for these people to come together. You know how Back to the Future, where they're trying to recreate where Marty's parents meet for the first time. That was supposed to happen anyway, but of course he was disrupted the future by going into the past. So it's almost like you incarnated and you're like, hey, you're looking down and you're like, these two people need to get together so that I could be born. You know, so it could be a situation. I have a very weird sci-fi mind too, so you guys just have to forgive me. Those of you that are new, you know, might be like, what is she talking about? But yeah, that might have been a purpose. Like, just get this person pregnant and that's it. But two, I'm feeling like somebody might just feel like they were used, and that wasn't necessarily the case. Maybe you just feel like, did I just get used? Like, I don't know what that was. I'm not going to say that they're not coming back around, but maybe it's just after a period of separation, they come back. But I almost feel like your reading is saying to be continued, ending on that note. So I hope this has helped. I hope it resonated. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Many blessings to you.